Listen, I'm wearing my Fireball shirt for a reason. Let's talk about the Gogiteth from Pathfinder 2nd Edition on this episode of The Local Disaster Tour Guide. Hello travelers and tourists, my name is Mark and I am the Local Disaster Tour Guide, and welcome to Spooky Pathfinder. So a little bit of a setup for today's video. Mike from the YouTube channel Golarion In-Depth has put out a call or a challenge to the content creators of the Paizo-Verse to talk about our favorite creepy monsters from Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Basically, he asked us to pick out our favorite monsters, talk about why we like those monsters, and talk about how we might use them as storytellers and integrate them into our games. I believe that Mike is planning on creating a playlist that will have all of the monsters from Spooky Pathfinder in it, so definitely check out his channel. But today, for my contribution to Spooky Pathfinder, I would like to talk about the monster that Paizo ripped directly from my nightmares, the Gogiteth, which can be found on page 183 of the first bestiary for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. This is a chaotic evil large aberration, and basically it's a giant spider covered in eyes. Okay, I admit my nightmares are not super creative, but seriously, the artwork on this thing is terrifying. This weirds me out something fierce. Gogiteths are described as, well, giant spider-like aberration creatures that live in the dark lands and hunt any and all creatures that they can catch below the surface of the planet. Sure, they might prey on regular beasts, but they are also intelligent enough and dangerous enough to hunt intelligent creatures such as drow. Nothing is safe from these creepy singing eyeball-covered spider creatures. And yes, I did just say singing. The description of the Gogiteth notes that when they move, they have an eerie popping sound as the joints from their legs click in and out of place, though they can suppress it when they're on a hunt, and that they sing with weird whistling notes as they move through the caves, and it has even been described that swarms of Gogiteths will sing together in these weird whistling tunes as they chase down their prey. Yes, that's right, the giant eyeball-covered spiders are merrily whistling as they chase you down and prepare to eat you. Because giant eyeball-covered spiders, plural, wasn't creepy enough. Thank you, Paizo. I tried to do some research on the Gogiteth, and as far as I know, this monster is unique to Pathfinder 2nd Edition, and I haven't been able to find the name of the writer or illustrator responsible for creating this creature, which causes me to genuinely believe that Cthulhu is moonlighting at Paizo Publishing. Hey, I'm just glad he has a job in this economy. But what can Gogiteths do in a fight? Well, a Gogiteth is a level 12 creature, and it comes with a few abilities that you would expect. For example, all-around vision, a jaw attack that includes the improved grab ability, and the ability to use constrict against a grabbed foe. So no matter where you are, they can see you, they can bite you, they can grab you, and they come with an ability called Carry Off Prey, which allows them to freely run off the battlefield holding the screaming victim in their jaws. Yes, that's right, if one of these gets a hold of your party wizard, they can carry him out of the grasp of the rest of the party surprisingly fast. They also have a reaction called Skittering Reposition that allows them to get out of danger quickly, and an ability called Skittering Assault, where they can stab creatures with their legs as they run across the battlefield. These things are a nightmare, but they're also a nightmare of movement and pretty sound hit-and-run tactics. As a level 12 creature, a single Gogiteth could serve as a severe encounter or potential boss fight for a level 9 adventuring party, and 2 Gogiteths would be appropriate as a severe encounter for a level 11 party. For an on-level party, level 12, 3 Gogiteths would still count as a severe encounter, and believe me, severe is the appropriate word for this encounter, but let's say you really want to play up the swarm aspect of these creatures. Well, 6 Gogiteths would be appropriate as a severe encounter for a level 14 party. If you're a DM psychotic enough to swarm your party with a bunch of these, level 14 is the time to do it. But why stop there? If you're a game master who is interested in using a Gogiteth, you're also a game master who is interested in upgrading a Gogiteth. If you have access to the Game Mastery Guide, you could advance the Gogiteth and create more dangerous versions. Me personally, I would play up the cheery whistling music and create maybe a huge-sized Gogiteth that came with a suite of bardic abilities to inspire its spider friends as they swarm your helpless PCs. Now, don't worry, the Gogiteth is not just fun for the Game Master, because thanks to the Aberrant Form spell, a PC has the potential to actually turn into one of these and enjoy terrifying everything on the battlefield. But that is the Gogiteth. It is definitely my vote for the spookiest monster in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of the Gogiteth and what your vote for the spookiest monster in Pathfinder 2e would be. And check out the channel Golarion In-Depth and be on the lookout for the playlist of the other content creators who will be making some of these videos. Thank you so much for being a part of the conversation, and have a wonderful day.